Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Malik Parafridi and today we are back with our old story, the monkey part. In the first part we have done the patrons, so we will continue with the second page. Yes, in first part what happened? There was mother, father, grandmother, and uh, they were there to play chess and. They were there to play chess. They were there to play chess. Only the father and son had have played the chess, but the mother and father, the mother and the grandmother was sitting to the fire, and this was in the first page. It was so we will move to the second page. The new rival talking about his sadness, so that Mr. White said, "Doch," and crowd gently as his husband entered the room, followed by tall, heavy, strong builder whose skin had be healthy, raced colors, outdoor life, and whom I saw that he could be a dangerous enemy. Uh, Major, he said. Introducing him to his wife and his son, son. The major shook his hand and take the office sat by the fire, watching the with seeing as Mr. White goes out with whiskies and glass. After third class, his eyes brightened, and he's being talked the little family circle, listening to Bruno instead the visitor from the card daily. He regarded his broad shoulder in the car. And the chair spoke wild scene and brave act of the way and stage people. 20 um, 21 years of this, said Mr. White, looking at his wife and his son when he went always he was a thin man. Now look at him. He does not look to have taken much harm, said Mr. White politely. I did not like to go to India himself, said the old man. Just to look around a bit, but you know better, you are better, said the general. Uh, Shook his head and put the empty glass and whip softly shook it again. I should like to see those old temper when that was that you start telling me the other day about the monkey paw or something. Nothing, said the soldier, quickly, at least nothing worth hearing. Monkey paw, said Mrs. White curiously. Well, it's just a bit of what you might call magic, appearing at the strange menu without first stop to think how. History lesson learned from where from exactly to Wizard put the empty glass. The visitor put the empty glass in the lip and set it down and said Mr. Whitefield, he's again to look at him, said the major feeling about the bucket just and evidently little palm trying to mum. He took something out of his speckle and out and then Mr. White grew up waiting with the look dietitian. But her son take exactly what happened. And what is that they are special about it, said Mr. White. And you just looking for his son and having explained up. It had a spell put on it and old film. Hit the music much but a volume holy man. He want to show that phase rule people lives and those who try to change it would be sorry. He put a small on it to trying to three different men could each have three wishes for it. The way he took his story showed the true beloved and listen scared because become aware that they are lighter out of the place. Why do not you have three sons, son? Said Herbert clearly. The soldier looked at him the way he made accused and the disrespectfully. I have, he said quickly, and his face whitened. Did he really have three wishes, John? Asked Mrs. White. I did, said Major. and his glassy top and his strong eyes and then he buds it, but the eyes wish continue. The old lady, the first man who said yes, I would reply. I do not know what the first two were, but the third was that that's how I feel. His voice seriously that crooked and quiet. If you had three shields, it's no good to keep them memorials, said the old man at last. What do you keep? Said. Then the soldier shook his head. Fancy I supposed, he said slowly. I did have some ideas, Sunny, but I do not think I will pay it. The wolf he's been telling us right, said Hall. But as the door closed, have caused me enough trouble already. Besides, people would not, but they think it's just a story. Some kind of them who in life thinks that first try to pay it after that. If you could have another 3 wish, old man, watch him carefully. I do not said that I do not know. He took the pie and held it between his finger and threw it fire. Mr. White with a typical cry. Better let it burn, said the soldier sadly. What in the way? But in the way let's go believe to be true. Do not miss, said the other demands. His other do not miss. I would not, said his friend would be disappointed. I threw it on fire. Do not that if you keep it, do not hold me responsible for what threw me in the fire like a stubborn man. The others shook their hand and examined properly closely. How do you put it? He said, only it was right hand. You said Major, but I was wrong. What happened? I sat like Arabian's night, said Mr. White. Rose and Sandy, I do not think your hand forgets unlike. Her husband looked right for his pocket. His pocket he demanded. "We saw something small drop it pocket and raised cheerily. From his friend he drew a table and the business of the dining party forgotten and the gentleman but the three seats and then the do not treat them those who telling be said instead of by dying coolers. Said make much out of it. Did you give it father? Asked Mrs. White. Urgent husband close. A little said he was cautious that he did not want it, but I made him take it, and he pressed it again and threw it away. No, lightly said Albert Robinson, to hate and famous and happy smile if you before wish to be a king, father be like now, then mothers cannot simply order. The time he ran quickly around the table, called not Mrs. White calmly, but he took his pocket out. If you paid only of this house, you will quickly to a shadow of about 2 pounds. Hmm. His father, smiling and with emotional but wishful belief in his fulfillment, tell me Harvard with a small face and a look. I wish for 200 pounds, said the old man curly. A fine case that holds greedy people brought into a threatened wife. It moved me, cried, look at the honor attitude laying on the snake, as I wish twice my hand like a snake. And I did not see my niece Harrison. He kicked the table, and I bet I will never shit. It must be your mischief, father, said his wife, regretting. Mm. Done, but do not give it all shout with the sun and finish there, fighting outside the wind heavily the wing. Old man up the and usually a silent tree which until the I expect you find the cash until it speak well. Do a night, said Herbert. You will shoot them good night and something terrible sitting on the not watching your pocket your then crammed Herbert too normally picked up it and did not like things too seriously. Sat along in the darkness looking into the deep fire and he saw faces in it, so laughed terrible line monkey-like. Then he started in the it became so clear that he nervous he felt under the table and across whatever he threw in the house. The monkey paw and with a little of his body shake and whipped out his hand and on his costume. So it was the finish. We have finished the part one successfully, so we'll continue it with will part two. Bye bye. Thanks for